So here I'm going to start the introduction part. So I want to know about the Power BI. What do you know about the Power BI? Tell me.
Nothing. Power BI. Okay, Power BI is a visualization tools,
Hmm.
right? Data will be visualized on the. We are, so I think go ahead for you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you are correct. Power BI is a visualization tool. The main feature of the Power BI is to handle large amount of data. Where Excel fails to handle 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs data, Power BI is used to handle large amount of data to visualize your data in reports and dashboards. Okay, so you can see
Okay.
the definition part of the Power BI. Power BI is the most powerful business intelligence and visualization tool to visualize the data. Okay, so powerful. Why it is a more powerful? Powerful means if I talk about before 2010, only Excel was there to visualize your data. Okay, and little bit SAP. SAP was one tool, business strategy. So that was tool which was used to visualize your data. But Excel was main tool to visualize your data. After that, uh, Tableau developed by the company Salesforce, and Tableau started visualizations tool to handle large amount of data. Then in 2014 onward, Power BI developed by the Microsoft to handle large amount of data and lot of functionality added into Power BI to customize your report according to stakeholders. Okay, so we have 200 plus data source from where you can connect the data and pick the data into Power BI and you can visualize your data. It's not mandatory you have to keep the data into Power BI. You have options to import the sorry, you have options to link your data and you can visualize. Your data source will be different, but you have to link your data and you can visualize your reports in Power BI. Okay, so you have two
Mhm.
options to import the data. One is import, another is direct query. Direct query is used to link your data, but import mode you have to import a snapshot of data in your Power BI. Okay, so approximately more than 200 connectors in Power BI which is used to extract the data. Okay,
Yeah.
so if we are taking data from SQL Server is your source and destination
Mhm.
is Power BI. Okay. If we want to
Okay.
pick the data from Excel, if we want to pick the data from Access and Excel is a tool from where we have
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
pick the data. Excel access can be source of your data. Okay. So before Power BI, Excel was main tool, but it was not possible to handle large amount of data in Excel. But in Power BI, we can handle large amount of data. You know, previously Power BI was synced in Excel. In Power BI, lot of options available like Power View, Power Map, Power Query was part of the Excel previously. So further,
Yeah.
Microsoft realized I need to create a separate tool for with different kind of functionality to handle large amount of data. That's why Power BI developed a separate tool. Okay. So in
Okay.
2014 onward, Microsoft developed a tool, Power BI, and started visualizations of data, large amount of data on Power BI. Okay, as of now, lot of functionality is available into Excel related to Power Query, Power Map, Power BI is also part of the Excel these days. Okay, so the extension of Power BI is PBIX and PBIT. PBIT is a Power BI template, and PBIX is a Power BI extension, which is a complete package. Complete package can be Power BI, Power Query as well. Okay, Power Query is a part of the Power BI. Even Power Map, Power View, these are also part of the Power BI. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, so Power BI report is compatible to show your data into mobile, tablets, laptop, everywhere. Okay. So whenever you
Mhm.
develop any report and you want to show your data into mobile view, so you have options to show your data in mobile view as well. Okay. And
Okay.
even tablet as well. Now see the licensing part of the Power BI. So you have two types of license where you have to pay the licensing cost. Generally, this types of license is used by the organization. If we are learner,
Mhm.
no need to use the licensing no need to take license of the Power BI. You have two types of license: pro license and premium license. What is the difference between
Mhm.
pro license and premium license? The capacity of pro license is only store 1 GB data in your Power BI. Okay, in model
Okay.
size, you have 1 GB limit. Okay. And
Okay.
costing of the pro is $10 each month. Okay, whereas if I talk
Okay.
about the Power BI premium, you have $20 per month for per user, and here $10 per user per month. And then you can refresh your Power BI report 8 times in a day in Power BI Pro. Okay. Only eight
Okay.
time you can schedule refresh. You can set up a schedule refresh only 8 time in a day. In
Mhm.
24 hours, you can refresh your report 8 time only. But in Power BI Premium, the costing is $20, and you can store 100 GB data in Power BI model. Whenever you are making relationship, you are importing the data, you are creating shapes of the data, you can store the data 100 GB. Till 100 GB data you can store into Power BI model. Okay. The
Mhm.
48 times in a day you can refresh your report, means every half an hour if you want to refresh your report at that time you can do in Power BI premium report. Okay. Per capacity
ठीक है.
means suppose a large organization is uh, utilizing the Power BI. So in large organization, maybe 10 people, 20 people are there who are using Power BI. At that time, the costing of will be $4,995 per month, and storage limit is 400 GB, and 48 times in a day you can refresh your reports. So got it, the differentiate between the Power BI Pro and Power BI Premium? Any doubt in these three parts? Costing, storage limit, and refresh. You have three things here. Okay, so let me know in case you have any doubt.
Okay. No.
No doubt?
No doubt. No doubt.
Okay, you have to keep in mind if you are working as a lead, then you should be
Mhm.
aware about the licensing part. Otherwise, company will not hire you as a lead, because lead should be knowledge about the licensing part as well. Okay, sometime you will be responsible to take care about the licensing of the Power BI. Okay, so you should be aware about. Now see the
Okay.
features of the Power BI. Power BI desktop is an interactive Power BI desktop. So you can
Mhm.
easily understand a lot of things after looking the options. So in case I open the Power BI, lot of things you can easily understand what is in this. Okay, so multiple
Mhm.
options is related to Power BI, which are related to Excel. Okay,
Okay.
so Power BI, the interactive Power BI desktop tool allow you to build report by accessing the data quickly. So this is the Power BI where you can easily import the data from another source and quickly visualize your data. So this, we can say this is a self-service BI tool. Okay, you don't require
Okay.
very good skill set to learn the Power BI. If you have basic understanding of Excel, you can easily learn the Power BI. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So best thing about the toolkit is free to download tool. So if you are
Mhm.
learner, then you required to learn Power BI. At that time, you can download the Power BI free of cost, and you can start your learning. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Customized visualizations. So you have lot of customizations options in Power BI. Suppose you have created one graphs and you want to customize your graph according to business requirements. These are options available into Power BI. Okay, the Power BI tool has default standard which sometimes is not sufficient for organization due to complex. If you want to handle much complex data, at that time Power BI will not handle. But if I talk about the intermediate complex data, you can easily handle into Power BI. Okay, under such circumstances, organization can easily access the custom library of visualizations and design yourself a visualize that serve your need well. Sometimes you have to install the different kind of libraries. Library can be Power BI Studio. So these types of library you can install and you can write down the script there. So you can write down different kind of functions there for more customizations. So if you are not able to handle complex data, at that time you can download the library and you can try to handle the complex data as well. Okay. Visibility, the center of business is data. Okay, if you have business, so what is the center? Center of business is always data. If you don't have data, you cannot do business. Okay, without data,
Mm-hmm.
business is not possible. And then main challenge organization faces today manipulating the data with other data set to desire useful information. So lot of tool we got previously, but lot of customization was not there. If I talk about the Tableau, in Tableau you don't have lot of customizations, but in Power BI you have lot of customizations options. So you have multiple decks. Yeah, it is bit difficult to learn the decks in Power BI, but if you learn the decks in Power BI, you can easily customize your reports and dashboards according to business requirement. Okay, so this is the simple,
Okay.
and this is not more technical to learn this Power BI. Okay, so if you are aware about the little bit Excel and little bit SQL, then you can easily learn the Power BI. It will be easy to learn the Power BI if you have basic understanding of the Excel and SQL. Okay. Now see the
Okay.
architecture of the Power BI. Architecture of the Power BI has four components. First is data source,
Mm-hmm.
second is data warehouse, third is visualization, and fourth is user. First, you have to pick the data from data source and store the data into data warehouse. And from data warehouse, you have to pick the data into visualization and represent your visualization to your user. So this is the hierarchy of the Power BI architecture. Okay, data source. Data source means data is from where data is connected live or imported from any source, Excel, Access, text, Oracle, anywhere. So data source can be any other tool as well. Okay, that can be third party application as well. Okay, if I talk about
Okay.
the data warehouse means where you are putting your data after ETL. Okay, ETL is what? ETL is extract, transformation, and load. If you have done
Mm-hmm.
the transformation as per business requirement, then you can store the data into data warehouse. Okay, in Power BI, you have one option to table view. I will show you the table view as well. Okay, in that is a data warehouse from where you have to pick the data in your visualization and represent your data to your stakeholders. As per your business requirement, you can represent your data to your stakeholders. What is visualization? Visualizations means you want to visualize your data, whatever is stakeholder require. Okay. So
Okay.
through the charts and graphs, you can represent your data. Now, what is building block of the Power BI? So there are multiple core component of the Power BI. Visualizations is the first building block. Data set is building block. Reports, dashboard, and tiles. What is this tile? I will discuss one by one. Visualizations means you are presenting your data through the charts and graphs is called visualizations. Okay. Data sets means whenever you are creating the data as per business requirement, and you are reshaping your data, you are filtering your data, you are grouping your data, and whatever data you have prepared for your report, that is a data set. Okay. Report
Okay.
means collections of visualizations and data that appears together in one or more pages is report. Okay. Suppose you have
Okay.
multiple visualizations and you want to collect all the visualizations in different pages, all the data, summarized data you want to show into page by page, that is a report. Report can have multiple pages. Okay. But dashboard can have only single page. Okay. Single page visualizations is called dashboard. If I talk about the tiles is a single visualization. Okay. Now I'm just showing you little bit.